Hi everyone, it's Adrian Leah. This will be a quick video that'll probably be a little longer with my talking, but I just got up from a nap or maybe like sleep because it's almost 5 a.m. and I was gonna make a video a little earlier. I fell asleep on the couch. Um, I have like some TV channels in rotation, which is nice because um, I do like flipping through channels on TV. I don't mind that, or at least there's a little bit of surprise when I do that. A lot of them there's more of like marathons, but at least they're marathons of maybe shows that I've watched. Like there's one that's The Dead Files, and uh some people enjoy the show, others are saying no, but um I have watched it a lot, and it's one of the ones that I grew up with, and it's still going, which is um fun. So then there's other TV shows that, or well, TV shows, uh, channels that um I've been switching to. So not many, but I I do like doing that. Initially I was trying to get Netflix to go on, or at least something to go on. Uh, I used the family account for Netflix because they didn't pay for the subscription, but it's strange when it's not your subscription. So there's a bunch of verifying. So it's been working sometimes. So since my parents are on vacation, I figured maybe I would watch a little bit more, and it's been nice. And then was I think that another reason why like I have a different level of sleepiness is because I work at the other pharmacy site that's like the one associated to the site that um I'm doing hours at, and I went to their other site to mainly do other responsibilities that the other place isn't busy enough for. It was interesting because like there's a mix up with the career services, and I'm not sure like with because there was like um communication of saying that I wasn't interested in traveling, which was strange because it wasn't brought up, and if it was brought up, I have traveled a lot because this one's a little further out, but I felt like either or, even though um based off of what I received for like my grades, I was eligible for um a specific type of externship site, but they didn't have it available in the term that I was in for it. So um at this point I'm just relieved that it worked out with the certification. So that was the main thing. Um, so I I did a little bit of different things, not too much, but I didn't mind it. I was telling one of the professors, because she did a visit, a site visit, that pharmacy is like one of those jobs where, because I've been in pharmacy for the past couple of years, that even when I don't feel like going in, I still don't mind going in, which is a really good thing. Um, so I did some counting. That was like one of the bigger differences that I've counted before. So it was just a different place, and it um because I went there, there was a supermarket, and I found lactate ice cream, and I haven't been able to find it in other stores. So I was like, this is life changing, being currently being on the West Coast, or not technically the coast, but on the west side of the US, and finding this one because Wegmans had their own lactose free ice cream, and it was in a bigger tub, and it was cheaper. Um, the lactate ice cream is standard price. It's not like in a small container or anything. But I know some of like the specialty grocery stores, like when they have lactose free ice cream, it's like double the price. So I was happy to find it, and I have tried it many times, and I love the products. So I I'm really happy, and I've been buying the ice cream in the different locations. Um so and I was putting away some of their stock with the drugs, and I did a lot of filing because it's a busier site. So um there was a little bit of like needing to catch up with the filing in that location. So um I did that for a good amount of the day. Um, that's it. I I think. Um, and then I felt so horrible. I did meet with one of my mentees that has an earlier um schedule, but the thing was with like the second mentee, she was already she took on a job, and then I didn't see her that week, and then I was supposed to see her. Well, I wasn't sure exactly when she was coming back, so sometimes the meetings just happen when I send the meeting link, and it was the first time that I didn't go because I have said this in the past. Like once my head hits the pillow, that's it. Because I was like, after the other meeting, I was like, let me just chill for a little bit. And I laid down, even though I had my alarms on. I only had one alarm for the second meeting, and I missed it by maybe uh, less than an hour. So I like emailed her um, to see if she was still interested in doing a meeting. And of course, I apologized. Um, but um, I think we're okay because, sometimes like our schedule changes anyway. That's not disregarding that I missed it. Like I completely missed it. So that was me addressing that. Um, but that was unintentionally missing it, which got me like so um upset because uh, I don't. It's been like a really, really long time since I've missed an appointment, like maybe years since I've done something like that. And even with my work, or the hours at right now, um, I get there earlier. Um, I have an appointment with career services on Wednesday. I'll see if I could, because they wanted to adjust the time, because I the time was kind of it was showing after hours, so I was like, oh, maybe they're open. And they were giving me their hours, but I have a couple more days to go. I don't have a full week next week for it, but that was my long intro right then in the beginning. And as I said, I don't have much to show, but one of my friends, my best friend, um, she requested a bag, which I'm completely happy about because I enjoy making bags and I love making her stuff too. She loves the plaid with the floral because I showed the mentees bag that I made, and the mentee enjoyed it too. I am gonna make her another bag though. So I'll send her that one and I'll give her another one just in case, even though she said that she um thought the bag was nice. So it's my friend. She likes pink. I know well, it's not surprising that we both love floral and plaid, but I haven't seen a pink plaid like as a fabric recently. I have um I don't think I have it on me, but I have a top that's pink plaid. I might have it, but so I did get another plaid a couple weeks ago, and I did show this. It's from Dollar Tree, and it's this lighter red. It's like maybe coral. So I have two of these. I feel like I could make a bag with them, or like when I'm doing the combining different fabrics. And then her request was like a zipper and straps, and it's one of the main things that I've been doing is adding zippers to stuff. I think I'm gonna take my zipper foot off. I know some people are just like, you never took it off. I'm like, no, because it's because I could knit with it on other things. So I think I'm gonna take it off for this project just because and for the mentees next bag because um I've been sewing. Now I sew so close to the zipper. Um, so now I'm thinking like I don't really need to do that. And I have uh sewn things without the zipper foot, like the zipper with this without the zipper foot. And then I found like different not complete patterns, but to show the way that it's structured or to put the fabric together. Because I thrifted Japanese kimono silk at um not too long ago, and I was like, what am I gonna make with it? Because it is in like it's pretty narrow, but I was seeing like the kimono being made in with like by narrow pieces of fabric. So I think I'm gonna do that at some point. I have other projects because I brought my skirt stuff, like the patchwork skirt, um, patches in the larger living area. the the loft area, kind of. So I'll work on that this weekend. I have smaller ones for a bag for myself. So it's a lot of plaid going on this season, but I love plaid. Um, and then the last thing, because it didn't need to be a long video, I did get some like stickers when I go to the grocery store or something. They have some stickers in the card section. I don't know if that's something that you do a lot, that stores do in other countries. Um, so in the US, like Thanksgiving's coming up. I don't really celebrate for the historical aspect of it, and I feel like they're trying to give more reverence to the Native Americans on Thanksgiving. Um, I do love the food, and I thought like the other stickers were festive too. So this is like Thanksgiving themed because of the food, and I was interested in getting like a food, well, sticker food, food that are or stickers that look like food. Um, but I saw a couple, but um, I was looking at them and I'm like, I don't really eat this type of food. And then Thanksgiving food is nice. I don't eat all of it, but I eat a good amount. Or and like some I haven't tried before, to be honest. So, and then it's like fall season, so there's like a fall leaf there. But there's apple pie. You could have a baked potato, and that's on there. A turkey, because technically that's like the meat. If I make it and it's just mainly me, it has been me for the past couple of years with Thanksgiving and living on my own. Um, I have like a turkey, a chicken. I was gonna say turkey and chicken. Turkey's a larger bird. So if it's just me, I don't bake or I don't have it um or prepare it for Thanksgiving. I just prepare a chicken for myself, and I have so much leftovers. There's cranberry sauce. Some like there's one that has their plate almost full or not full, empty. Oh my God. Butter, grateful by the plateful. There's yams. I've never had yams. Stuffing. It's a specific thing. They're like I don't know if this is completely definitive of what stuffing is, but from my understanding, it's like kind of leftovers or like a combination of different things. You could have a vegetarian one. You could have the instant one or make it um from scratch. And there's maybe like bread and seasoning with it. People might add different things. Um, some people make it just savory. Some people do a combination of savory and sweet. So it's really up to you and what you want to do with it. But some I feel like um I enjoy the instant stuffing, but I also enjoy the stuffing from scratch. So I'm not like picky about it. Um, Others might like different things, of course. Then you have the bread, gravy to go with the turkey, or you could put it with mashed potatoes or chicken if you have chicken. You can put it on different things, which is right here. Stuffing here. And when I moved to another country, um, I think it'd be fun to keep it going. And then I believe the bottom is a pumpkin pie, maybe? So it'll be nice having these. And then I saw these at the other store and I was thinking about it and then I didn't pick it up and then I saw them with the other Thanksgiving stuff and I picked it up because I was um thinking about having it for my calendar, well, my planner in the calendar section. And I just thought they were fun. So I have my planner in here. I've been doing a little crafting. Um, I started to knit on this project, the mitten. I am gonna keep it open though at the top because this is like what the pattern is with the like point at the top when you're it's more traditional. But I feel like it might be more accessible to things if I have it open and the thumb too. But I do love those types of patterns. I feel like they're so elegant and I will make some in the future. So it's downstairs and I felt like if I went to get it, it'd be another couple hours and then I wouldn't make the video. So, um, my planner has been used. I have this one. And I sent out the package to the package for the Ukrainian soldiers um, that got shipped to a mentor that visits frequently. And I have more of the stuff in here. I gave some of it and to ship within the US because it was a little bit of a larger package. I think I could have gotten a smaller one, but I bought the box myself, like from another store. So next time I'll try to get a smaller one. But I'm happy that I was able to ship it. I'm not gonna show November's because I have the mentees' names on here and their appointments or their meetings with me. So again, this is the monthly, well, the calendar portion of it. And I like that you can do it every year. It has 2003 to through 2030 at the bottom. And I do have some winter holiday stickers too, which I'm really excited about because I actually have a lot of them for some reason. I got a sticker book and there's a portion of them that are kind of like the winter theme. So I am working on another presentation. So I did split it in the middle here because I didn't need this the whole thing going across. And at first I was like doing just 7 through 6 and then adding the rest of the day, which worked. But I could it doesn't even specify, well, not even, but like in a good way. It doesn't specify whether it's AM or PM, which is good for me because I work a lot or I do a lot of stuff at night and like my appointments, a lot of them are at night. So once like the site is over or the hours are over, I could do other things with the planner. But I do keep track of what I do at the site. So I added a train because I needed to go to the bank. This is a different format than the other one. I did get some groceries today, so yesterday, I was mainly stocking up on the lactose-free products, so I got lactose-free, or Lactaid, that's the brand, ice cream. Well, I did get lactose-free, like, um, the Trader Joe's off-brand, or their brand, actually, sorry. Um, their lactose-free milk. I got the Lactaid eggnog because they start to have that out. Some people don't like eggnog. I love eggnog, and it like tastes different depending, especially like if you're getting like the dairy-free version or like the plant-based version. But I do like it because it kind of tastes like I like warmer tasting drinks, even though it might be like cold. I usually have like cold drinks. Um, I got cashew yogurt, cashew like the alternative yogurt for making. I think I'm gonna have Indian food this weekend, and I could also make. Well, I could make the tikka masala and then naan to go with it, because I could put the yogurt in the naan too. That helps with the texture. Um, I got eggs, potatoes. That's for Veronicki, and I also have some fish that I could bake and then have like a potato. I could like mash all of them, and then that'll be the filling as well as like having mashed potatoes too. So I did go to the other site. So this was the other pages. So this is the one that I went to the site. So it's a little different, like with the stickers, and I'm really happy about that. So I do keep track of like what I do during the day, but like when I get to the next pharmacy for just regular work, um, I won't have my planner out for it. But some things, filing the physical prescriptions, and then you separate like the narcotics and controlled. And there's um sometimes prescription deliveries. So it's been kind of nice because it um like I didn't do my nails yet or get a refill yet, but um I made enough money to get my nails done. So I'm so happy about that. I put a stamp, and then it's another train one with the where because I went to a different location. Scanned invoices, scanned receipts, invoices from the orders that we have, and then we file the controlled in like the physical copies other places in binders. The C2s have their own binder, and then um the controlled 3 through 5 um they're in another binder. The and the C1s are not discounted, but well, in technicality they are in a way, but they aren't considered ones that you would prescribe. So my next writing is called Fluoxetine Sertraline Comparisons Usage and Awareness US and Ukraine. So I am working with the psychologist in Ukraine to have a mental health club, And so it's going to be a little different. So this will be a new club because I'm switching out, and I'm happy about it because I think like the compatibility is there. Um, because it's like keeping that type of aspect of the club in mind, and even like with just interaction in general. I think that was like really important for me and like what to bring to like help the students. I'm not saying that the other club isn't helpful, but I feel like there was like specific um um wishes for either the speaking aspect, but they're both speaking clubs, but just practicing, which I know is like super important. There's also, and then there's like the other part of it where people are interested and enthusiastic about like healthcare, the like healthcare information or the different topics in science with it, because it was also like healthcare science medical club. So we're taking the medicine portion out, um, and then we're putting it with the mental health. So I think that works with her structure because we were like giving each other different things that it could be. Um, and I like how she was like really wanting to hear what my ideas were. Um, I saw the outline, which is fantastic, the one that she made. Um, it technically isn't it it's definitely within her scope of practice, and I'm trying to get the inspiration and incorporate it into the things that I do. Um, the the structure isn't uh like based off of what the stuff that's in pharmacy. It doesn't really translate over to it in some points, but um and that's not to say like at all that it wasn't anything less. Like it's fantastic that she brought that up, and I'm definitely going to implement a lot of the things in the outline. Um, so the main thing was I feel like I was like, at the very least, we'll talk about different topics, and depending on what we decide for her topic, um, I can choose like a modern or herbal or traditional medicine topic to go with hers. So they do go together in that way. And we're going to be taking turns with the weeks. So I'm happy that we're able to come up with that because I was like, I hope that I'm not problematic and that I'm able to work with what she um, does. And I really didn't want to. I think one of the main things was like respecting her skills and scope of practice because um, I didn't really want to talk about or like try to like do things that she specializes in. Um, because I wanted to really, well, I wanted to learn, but I also want to um, bring up the things that I have learned like through work and college. So um, I I feel like this is a great way to combine the different fields. I think it makes it a little easier because I was saying that like I deal with or I do a lot of scientific formulations with drugs and math and um like drugs in general, um and herbs. So that's like the things that I usually work with. And we do contribute with helping people in other ways, but and sometimes like we're trying to get to the same goal. So um she's really enthusiastic about it and she's happy still based off of like how we're communicating. So I'm super happy with that because again, I didn't want to make it difficult. Um, but she also didn't want to make it difficult for me because we were thinking about maybe the days or the day or time when it would be because our time difference is completely opposite. So um, that was it. I of course I made the video a lot longer because I didn't show that much, so I'm so sorry. Um, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye.